time, and when they killed Dane, in more ways than one, he came as a surprise. G'day, mate. How's it going? Good. Then how can he look like a stunned mullet, eh? How can he look so shocked? Oh, I guess because I am. I mean, we knew you were coming, but we didn't know that I was an Aussie? Yeah, I get that a lot. How does that happen? Is BR so short on engines they have to outsource? Nah, mate, I was part of an international relief force sent to Europe after the war. You know, to help with reconstruction. I worked across the continent a few years before coming over here. Been knocking about the place ever since. I'm surprised I hadn't heard about that. I'd have thought for sure a foreign engine operating in Britain would be better known. There was a bit of fanfare at the start, but that soon died off, which suits me fine. I've never really liked the spotlight. All I want to do is work. That's good because there's plenty to do around here. I can see that. Sorry to ask, mate, but can you take so many coaches all by yourself? No. I was waiting for one of my colleagues to arrive so we could double head, but he's been delayed. If you could take over for him, of course I can. Tops, couple up and we'll get going. Mate, you sound as mad as a cut snake, eh? You sound real angry. Oh, no, not angry. Hang about. Who are you? I'm Cuthbert, your new engine. Who are you? This is Paul and Hurricane. Oh, sorry, Arthur. Didn't see you back there. Hey, our new mucker's got size and strength to match. It was child's play bringing up the afternoon flyer. Good job. Cheers, mate, and thanks for showing me the branch. It's a ripper. Eh? Excellent. It's excellent. Sorry, Aussie slang. I use a lot of it out of habit. I'll stop if it gets annoying. The only thing that annoys us is being idle, and we've done too much of that already. You better fetch your next train, Hurricane. It's over there at the platform. No, it's right behind me. A stopping goods to Barrow. What? That wasn't on the schedule. This is ridiculous. Do they really expect to find the cash in a box of fish? They must, or they wouldn't be wasting their time. But I reckon they are anyway. How's that? Even the dumbest crook knows to always have an escape plan. They probably had some way of leaving the island. Boat, plane, whatever, and likely used it that night. My view, they're long gone. That's pretty insightful. Australia was settled by convicts, you know. I dealt with some pretty rough blokes back home. It's enough to make you spew, eh? Sick. Enough to make him sick. Oh, wait, how'd you know that? We met a lot of Aussies during the war. You couldn't help but pick up the lingo. Your chaps were a big help in Africa. So was your platoon. Our returning diggers couldn't stop going on about it. And all over Europe, people were talking about the wild Nor'westers. What exactly did you do during Reconstruction? Delivered trainloads of steel, coal, food, and other things. I also helped rebuild track. But my favorite job was demolishing those horrible concentration camps. You did? Do you remember any of their names? You mean like Bulbrick? I know your platoon raided it. Yeah, that was one of mine. We tore it down to the foundations and turned it into a nature reserve. Last I heard, it was doing good. That's wonderful to hear. Truly wonderful. Thank you. Hey, after what you went through, you deserve some good news. And I want you to know I appreciate what you did. You blokes are my heroes. War criminals are your heroes. Shut your face, Sheffield. You can't deny it, so don't try. What do you want? I want to know what you're still doing here. Hasn't the weasel gotten your trains ready? I've told you to not call me that, snail. I will when you stop calling me that. Pretty accurate description. Hey, blunder from down under. No one's talking to you, and you're not going to shut me up. Our trains are ready, and we decide to have a bit of a chat. So stop acting like a knocker, eh? You know what? I don't care. If you're good to go, then shove off. You first, Gid Pratt. It's going to wreak havoc with visibility. Sorry you have to go out, Nick Cuthbert. She'll be right, Arthur. I volunteered for the job. Good news, you might not have to do it. What? Why? Dispatch is planning to cancel all remaining trains. They can't do that. Why not? Because this is an important delivery. It's just another load of fashion. I wouldn't call it essential. You'd be surprised. One time in Poland, I had to deliver a load of winter clothes to a village that had been cut off by snow. I was late getting there. By the time I did, nearly a third of the locals had frozen to death. That's awful, but with all due respect, this isn't the same thing. There's no snow, and the only clothes in those vans are the current season of haute couture. More stylish than practical. I know, I still feel a need to take it. Well, if you must, I guess you can. Dispatch hasn't said all trains are cancelled, and the police have cleared the train for departure. Thank you, Paul. If I didn't take it, I'd feel like a real galah. We really should get a translator for him. How much do you think we'll get for this? Enough to make the Queen blush. Excellent. Great job. I can see why you come so highly recommended. When I heard about the bank, I thought you might be bringing us a bonus. Sorry to disappoint. I had nothing to do with that. I merely took advantage of the situation and got very, very lucky by the sound of it. You complaining? No, just saying. I guess that concludes our business. Thank you for your help, Mr. Cuba. Please, call me Johnny. When the rest of us learned Cuthbert's true identity and the crimes associated with it, we were absolutely shocked. It turns out Johnny Cuba was a notorious gangster linked to dozens of felonies all over the world. His modus operandi was to steal trains on behalf of black marketeers, mobsters, and mafias so they could resell the cargo. He was highly sought after by the criminal underworld for his success and his uncanny ability to escape. And escape he did. After robbing the Peel Godred branch, or should I say Sodor, he completely disappeared. The authorities tried to find him, but it was no use. And, I'm sorry to say, that wouldn't be the last time we would see him. But that is a story for another day. Fortunately, I can end this one. You're late, and you're ugly, so we're even. Ha ha. Where have you been? Avoiding the coppers. I got half the railway inspectors unit after me, so let's get this over with. Where can I set this down? About that, there's been a change of plans. The strike's ending in a few hours. We won't have time to unload the train here. You'll have to take it elsewhere. Whereabouts is elsewhere? Sodor. Are you out of your mind? I'm taking a big risk coming this far. You don't have to go far into the island. They closed Port Sudrian last year. It's completely deserted. We've got a ship en route. Take the train there and wait for it to arrive. I don't know. Hey, you said our business isn't over until I say it is. If you want to back out, you give me back my payment. I've been wanting a refund since the start. Losing your nerve, eh? Don't have the stomach for being a terrorist. Freedom fire, you gobshite. Whatever. All right, I'll do it. I've never backed out of a job and I'm not starting now. But if I get pinched, I won't be keeping my mouth shut. Then don't get pinched. Now bugger off. Last time I worked with a Mick. Identify yourself. All trains are supposed to be... Hey, slow down. I said slow... Ah! Sorry, little mate. Didn't see you there. Oh, bother. And on the one day my driver is out sick. What's that? Wait. Oh, no. Well. If it isn't little Artie. G'day, mate. How's it going? Johnny Cuba. So you know my name. When did you find out? The morning after you did a runner, you little shit. Careful, Artie. Let's not blow things out of proportion. What? You have a bomb? No, I have several. And if you don't do what I tell you, I'll turn Sodor into the world's largest, bloodiest golf course. Bollocks, you're lying. You lied about everything else last time you were here. Actually, I only lied about one thing. But I know my little heist made the papers. Why do you think the MOD didn't say what's on board this train? All right, I'll keep quiet. There's a good fella. Right, I've had a hard time getting here. I need coal, so go get me some. Do you mean steal it? Did I say steal? Just get it when no one's looking. Fine. And don't try anything fancy, or you'll find yourself at the bottom of the harbour with cement in your smoke box. Ha 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 ha! Hey up, Johnny. How's it going? It'd be going better if I wasn't here. Then why are you? How come you didn't leave after... Hang on, you're turned around. How'd you do that? How do you think? I used the turntable, but I thought they disabled. Wait, the trucks are empty. Is the coal in your tender? No, I chucked it into the harbour. Of course it's in my tender, you nong. How'd you load it up without any equipment? It would have taken your crew ages. Wait, where is your crew? Do you even have one? How have you been able to hide from the coppers? Why are you doing all this? What didn't you lie about last time? What are you? You ask a lot of questions. Since I'm feeling generous, I'll answer one more. I only lied about my name. Now, there are a few little things you can do for me. First off, I need... Oh, it's Edward. Hello, what's going on here? Well, Arthur, what are you doing with the well-known Johnny Cuba, eh? What's it to you, old iron? We know you, Johnny Cuba. Come on, Arthur, we'll hand him over to the authorities. They'll want a word with him. Mate, I've taken out an 8F. A relic like you has no hope of stopping me, and little Artie here is on my side. Not anymore, you git. Is that so? Too bad. I really liked you. Ah, well, bon voyage. Good luck with that. Everything on your train's a dud. What are you on about? You've been carrying fake weapons. The coppers set you up. They know who you're working for. You've spoken to them? There's your answer. Looks like you're finally about to get yours, Johnny boy. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh! Bugger! You're not going anywhere. Well done, Arthur, old chap. It was well done, wasn't it? What do you think, Johnny? I'll break your smoke box for this. They can't hold Johnny Cuba! The authorities did hold Johnny Cuba and gave special thanks to Arthur for his role in the arrest. I'm pleased to say this restored his image and his relationship with the Fat Controller. Cuba was taken away under heavy escort. While laid up at Railgate, I'm told he sang like a canary. He sold out every criminal contact he had, beginning with the Irish terrorists. And then, he completely disappeared. Nobody has any idea what happened to him. There's some indication he was deported back to Australia and spent the rest of his days on some backwater heritage railway. There's also the chance he was actually executed for being such a menace. Indeed, in the aftermath of his capture, the full scope of his activities were made public, and it was mind-boggling. Of course, this posed the obvious question, how was he able to do all of it? I'm afraid I don't have an answer, but if you can believe the testimony of his former accomplices, there may have been something supernatural about that engine. Regardless, he was no longer our problem, and besides, we had bigger fish to fry. With Barrow restored, we were able to transport the Princess Alice's passengers